Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchi Imo, and on this channel I share cake business tips. I do talks on personal development, entrepreneurship, story time. I do vlogs and tutorial as well, and you're welcome. If you're joining us for the first time, we are so glad to have you here. Welcome to the family. And for my old subscribers, thank you so much for always being here. Now we're going to jump right into the topic. Without further ado, I'll be talking about cake pricing with confidence. Now this is a follow-up to the video I made on cake pricing. If you're yet to watch that video, I would encourage you to please watch that video so you have a better understanding of what this video is all about, and then you flow with us. Now if it's something you're interested in, you definitely want to keep on watching because I'll be right back. And you're welcome back. Now in today's video, I said I'll be talking about cake pricing with confidence. So I've talked about how you can price your cakes, knowing how to price your cakes right, and how to go about them. Now that you have figured out the cost, I'm sure that if you've done your calculations right, you would see what the actual cost of your cakes should be. So take time to do your homework. And I mustn't fail to mention that you need to do the costing for all your cake flavors. So you do for chocolate, red velvet, fruits, whatever cakes you have on your menu, please you need to do it. And also after doing that, you need to cost for your buttercream and your fondant as well. Now if you have done your homework, how are you going to say your price? I know that in one of my videos I mentioned about how I heard someone call a cake, the price of a cake for 300,000 naira thereabout then, and I was amazed as how she could, how she told the clients, how she was able to tell them that a cake costs this much. Yes, it comes from a certain level of confidence. It comes from a certain level of building confidence and being able to say this is what your cake cost without feeling bad, without feeling afraid of anything. So the first thing I would want you to know when it comes to pricing your cakes confidently is that you should advance your skill. You should improve your skill. When I wanted to increase my pricing at a point in my caking career, what I did was to work on myself. I knew that if I wanted to charge increase my prices or to charge right, I needed to be able to show to people, I needed to be able to show to potential customers, I needed to be able to prove to the world that I was capable of doing these things. So if you're calling a certain price and your cakes are not looking the part, your cakes are looking, your skill from looking at your cakes, you know that this one is still a learner, this one is still a beginner. Or even if this person is not a beginner, she really doesn't know this thing well. She really doesn't have the creative skills, she doesn't have the creative ability, she cannot really execute this thing to perfection or to a good, extent. So you want to skill up. You want to increase your skill. You want to get your game on flick. You want to get your cake game on, baking wise and also decoration wise. You need to advance your skill so that if you're calling or you're saying your price are worth a certain amount, when we look at your cakes, we can tell, oh, these cakes sort of to some extent match the price that is being called. So don't keep being at the baby stage and expect to want to charge what your cakes are really worth. People will not look at you because they'll be wondering, how will I pay such an amount? So how will I pay so much for this kind of cake? Do you get my point? So that is one thing that you need to do. Advance your skill if you want to be confident enough. Look, if your cakes look good, you will be confident enough. You would have the mouth, like we say here in Nigeria, you would have the mind, you would have the heart to be able to say, this is how my cake costs, and that is on period. The second thing you want to do is to add value to your products and your service. So at a point when I wanted to also review my pricing, I felt if I wanted to charge this amount, I cannot be making cakes that are like this. So I told myself, I don't want to be making short cakes anymore. I want to be making taller cakes. I want to make more beautiful cakes. I want to make more professional cakes, so that if I say the cakes are worth this amount, people will be convinced to pay. And also work on my customer service. So I was doing a lot of things then that will make people wow, even till date. even till date, my customers still commend my customer service. Someone just did that, was it 2 days ago or how many days ago? Last weekend, I would show you the message she sent. That is it. People still commend me for my customer service. It is something that I'm well known for, something that my brand is well known for. So you want to add value to your products and you want to add value to yourself, so that when people buy from you, the experience remains in their memories. The experience remains in their minds. I remember in my younger days then as well, at that point when I felt I didn't want to be doing shortcakes anymore. Not that it takes anything away from you or not that it's bad. It was just a personal opinion for me. It was just a personal decision for me to start making taller cakes and cakes that were more, advanced or looks more beautiful, so that people will be willing to pass with their money and not feel like they were being cheated or something. So another thing I thought about was to make a difference in my buttercream flavor. So I would make chocolate buttercream, I will make strawberry buttercream. I've forgotten the names I used to call it then. So I'll just add strawberry flavor, add pink color to it. I would add my chocolate, cocoa powder, and then I'll add chocolate flavor to it. So these basic switches that you can tweak in, that you can mix to your buttercream. So I was doing those, and over time I graduated to doing something else. So you want to add value to your products. You want to work on your product so that it tastes nice, it also looks nice, and then your customer service has to be on point. Be nice, be kind, be respectful. Anything that you need to do when it comes to interaction with the customers, this is key. I cannot over or underestimate this, or what's the word? I cannot overemphasize this. It helps you build confidence. When people come and they interact with you and your product is nice and they have the memory of how nice and respectful you are, or how good you are, or how quick you are to respond to messages, it gives you the confidence, because you know that if I deal with this person, or if I relate to the person, if I do business with this person, they would always remember me, and this would be something that would keep them coming back. All right. The third thing you need to do, or the third step you need to take, is to change your mindset and to work on your mindset. Look, that amount that you are calling, or that amount that you're charging for your cakes, there is somebody, not just one person. There are people who can well afford to pay for them. There are people who will be willing to pay for them. So don't have the mindset that if I call my cakes this price, people will run. Oh, my customers will run. They will not want to buy my cakes. I'm laughing because I'm sounding like we do here in Nigeria. Don't have the mind that your customers are just going to disappear, or they will say, I will get back to you, like it's popularly done here. Once you hear I will get back to you, just know that there is a slim chance of you getting that order again. So people would hear your prices and they go like, I will get back to you, and you know that they're not coming back. It's just a nice way, in quotes, of telling you that, look, I'm not buying this, I cannot buy it, I cannot afford it, you're too high, and all of that. So change your mindset. There are people who can well afford to pay 50,000 naira for your 8 inches cake. There are people who can afford to pay 60,000 naira, 80,000 naira for your cakes. If only you can work on yourself, if you can work on your skill, and if this is what your cakes are truly worth. I'm not saying you should hike your prices and hike your prices and then you're just on a roller coaster of just calling prices here and there, and people are not getting value for their money. If you know that that's what your cakes are truly worth, then you need to change your mindset and go after the people that can afford to pay for this cakes, because they truly exist, and there are people who will pay for it without basing an eyelid. Once you call that amount, you'll be shocked to hear, all right, can I please have your account number, or whatever works for you, or whatever system obtains in your location. So please don't be afraid. Work on your mindset. Have the mindset that there are people who my cakes are meant for. There are customers that can well afford the kind of cakes that I make, and then go for these people. The fourth thing is to know that your cakes are worth the price that you're charging, and reducing them is not going to reduce your bill. Reducing the price is not going to reduce your bill. So have this knowledge at the back of your mind when you're charging for your cakes, and when you're saying it, be confident enough to know that these cakes are worth every bit of the money, and even more. If I want to charge more for this case, I should be able to charge more for this case, and there will be nothing for me to be afraid about, or nothing. I won't feel awkward. I won't feel somehow, in quotes, charging for this case. Do you understand? So you need to know that if you feel your cakes are too high, and then you, even though you know your cakes are worth that, you feel that they are high and you cannot call the price, and you begin to reduce your price, you begin to discount, you begin to do this, you begin to do that, your bills are not reducing, and you're only shooting yourself in the leg by doing that. So know this and know peace. Know this and know, build your confidence. Know this and build your confidence around this. I've said it in one of my videos before that one of the things that helps me when it comes to not giving discounts or not discounting my cakes is the fact that there are tons and tons of bills to pay. If I keep discounting for every customer, how am I going to pay my staff? If I keep discounting for every customer, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to take care of the things that I need to take care of and keep my business running? So have these things at the back of your mind. These are the things that should guide you. These are the things that should be at the back of your mind when you are pricing your cakes, and know that it's okay for you to charge for what your cakes are worth. Now the fifth step is this: stop feeling guilty. Stop feeling guilty for saying what those cakes are worth, for calling your cakes certain, this amount, for pricing them as such. You need to stop feeling guilty. You need to stop feeling bad. You need to stop feeling awkward. You need to have a good dose of confidence that the cakes, I mean, let me say, I wish that you can see bakers who are confident about their pricing, who are confident about their words. In my location here, I know that there are some bakers in a particular location that when I look at them, I'm just wowed, because the way they put their price tags on their cakes without even flinching, you will know that these people have worked on themselves. They have worked on their confidence. They are not people that are shy. They're not people that are afraid. They don't feel awkward. They don't feel guilty to say what their prices are worth, and they say to their customers. And you can see this reflects in the kind of business that they run and the kind of customers that they have. So please don't feel guilty. You're not feeling bad. But the only time you will feel guilty or you can feel guilty is if you know that you are hiking your price, and people are not just getting the value they need to get for that price they are paying. But aside that, you don't need to feel guilty. You don't need to be ashamed. You don't need to be afraid. You don't need to feel awkward. And do not compare yourself with another person. Oh, this is what every other person is charging in town. According to the rule of pricing, which I have, I don't know if other bakers have that, but I know that I've heard it from one or two persons. No two bakers' costs are the same. So don't feel bad and don't compare yourself. Oh, why am I charging this when this person is charging that, when this person is charging lower? Know your cakes, cost right, know your worth, and stand by it. And I hope that this video has been of great help in helping you, has been of great help in teaching you and bringing to you the knowledge that you need to price your cakes confidently. Don't be afraid. Don't feel guilty. Don't say, oh, she's my friend, I cannot charge her the way I charge other customers, this and that and that and this. Look, business is business, and you need to be confident enough to be able to say your prices the way they are without flinching and without being afraid, saying it as they are. Please work on your confidence. Please build your confidence. If you have questions regarding confidence, being confident about your pricing, or just being confident as a baker, confidence as it relates to running your cake business, or confidence as it relates to your pricing, please drop those questions in the comments, and I'll be willing to answer to the best of my knowledge and to the best of my ability. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, click on the notification buttons, and then give this video a thumbs up. Also drop me a kind comment, share with those in your caking communities, in your cake groups as well, and please sign up for our classes. The fondant class is out. It's going to be taught with a bonus class attached to it. So please, you want to check that out in the description below. Sign up for these classes. I hope to see a good number of you in class. Until I see you in the next video, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed.